London, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad made a secret trip to Russia where he met Vladimir Putin for 3 hours and thanked him for helping to save his country. It was only his second trip outside Syria since 2011 and was revealed as the two leaders were preparing to meet Iran and Turkey for talks about finding a political solution to end the Syrian war. US President Donald Trump said on Saturday that an agreement with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Syria would save many lives after the two met at a summit of Asia-Pacific leaders. Toy company Hasbro has issued an apology after discovering one of ITAS vendors had hidden a pro-Trump message on ITAS' latest Transformers line. German Chancellor Angela Merkel said she would prefer fresh elections to ruling with a minority government after talks on forming a three-way coalition collapsed. The US president defended embattled Senate candidate Roy Moore, saying the Alabama Republican had denied allegations of sexual misconduct with minors. The chairman of the U.S. Federal Communications Commission unveiled plans to repeal a landmark 2015 order that barred Internet service providers from blocking or slowing down consumer access to web content. Valles Mount Agug volcano has begun erupting less than a month after its alert status was downgraded following a decrease in seismic activity. Vision, sunrise. Wishbone, one of two Turkey's President Donald Trump officially pardoned on Tuesday, got a special tour of the briefing room before the big event. One of the most prominent American interviewers has been suspended from a number of US networks after 8 women told the Washington Post he sexually harassed them. US President Donald Trump said on Saturday that an agreement with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Syria would save many lives after the two met at a summit of Asia-Pacific leaders. The two presidents struck a triumphant note as they concluded that the Syrian regime was moving towards the final and inevitable defeat of Islamic State and Syrian rebel groups. I have conveyed to Putin, and on his behalf to the Russian people, our gratitude for Russia's efforts to save our country, Assad said as he met Russian generals on Monday. In the name of the Syrian people, I greet you and thank you all, every Russian officer, fighter and pilot that took part in this war. Putin ordered Russian forces to intervene on Assad's behalf in Syria in late 2015. Over the course of 2 years of fighting, Russian forces and their Iranian allies have swung the tide of war decisively in Assad's favor. With this almost entirely routed and with other Syrian rebel groups weakened and in disarray, Assad and Putin now feel confident enough to look beyond the combat stage and towards a future political agreement. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. The main subject on the agenda is a peaceful and lasting political settlement in Syria after the routing of the terrorists, Putin said. Assad said he was prepared to enter into serious peace talks.